People always ask me, Truth, you always talk about things that go on in the culture. You know, people tell me this. They know I've been following like the shit that go on in like Chicago, FBG Duck case, King Von case, and a lot more other young brothers who lost their life due to gun violence. I done gave you the news on it. A lot of people always say, Truth, what's your opinion on FBG Duck, man? Can you give us the real opinion? What's your opinion on him? I think Big Clout is huge. I think he like the Big L of Chicago. You know, he's one of those guys that's famous. Everybody know Big Clout. I'm not sure if you realize that. His name didn't cross state lines. I think he was a dope artist. Don't get me wrong. He did have some songs that was touchy as hell. Some disrespectful ass songs. You know, songs that could make a motherfucker very angry. Like people made songs about his homies. So I'm not trying to put the blame on nobody. But you know, I think Duck shouldn't been downtown, me personally. I think he shouldn't been downtown. You got to understand, there's some people that's born rich, born famous, and some people that grind to get to that point. When you grind to get to that point, sometimes you don't realize how big you are. You know, so we can't blame Big Clout. I think Big Clout did something dope. He took an opportunity for his kids. He took a chance for his kids. We all done did that shit. Everybody who known on the internet, they sometimes got to run to the store and get some Pampers for their kids and shit like that. Big Clout went to go get some birthday gifts. You know, I commend that homie, to be honest with you, man. He took a chance for his baby. That shows you exactly who Big Clout was behind the camera. Everybody see in front of the camera the dead bitches, the ops and all that shit there, but behind the camera, he was a family man. You can clearly tell that. Doing songs with all his homeboys. He didn't hog the clout. Big Clout shared the clout. I don't think he should have been downtown, though, in my opinion. You know, I just think he was way too famous. I just got into drill culture. Well, I've been doing this shit for a while, but I just kind of buzzed lately, and I get recognized everywhere I go. So imagine somebody like Big Clout with hundreds of millions of views. He probably couldn't go nowhere. I feel like that could have been dangerous for Big Clout. Big Clout probably didn't notice that at the moment. Or maybe he was just taking a chance to go do what he had to do. You know, the low dropping shit. I don't really believe in that. You know, I do a lot of interviews. I done been downtown. You know, when you go downtown, you park your car and then you go in the stores. You ain't there 50 hours. Don't believe that bullshit. You know, I believe Big Clout was spotted down there. Or maybe somebody was following him. I don't believe it was no low drop and then people came. Maybe it was, though. It's a possibility now, don't get me wrong, because I heard information about police having videos of people running out cribs and all kind of shit, so I don't detest that. But I will tell you that, you know, I think it was dangerous for Big Clout, in my opinion. He was famous as hell, and he was famous for street shit, so a lot of people knew him with street cats, gang beefs, regular beefs, personal dispute, millionaire enemies, all kind of shit. You know, I think it was going to be dangerous for Duck to still be in Chicago, even though he was still out here. You know, it's famous rappers who done went platinum who got songs dissing Duck now. You got Keith dissing Tuka Gang, which Duck was a part of. Hell, when Duck died, King Von dropped a song. Actually, when King Von died, Duck then passed away. When Von died, one of the songs he recorded and shot a video to was Demon. The last line in the song said something about Duck. And we know Dirk, he dropped Shoulda Duck. So those are three rich people, multi-millionaires, who was known to engage in the beef with Duck. Those guys got millions of fans. You know, so that's why I say walking in Chicago for Duck, I just really didn't understand how he would still be out here. You know, I kind of get that same vibe with a guy like FBG Cash, big time legend. You know, sometimes you can be in this shit and you can get blinded and don't realize how huge you are. So, you know, that's my opinions. I think Duck was a real dude when it comes to behind the camera. Now, all that street shit and personal shit, truth not in that. But I'm going to tell you, that man lost his life doing something for his kids. I think that speaks volumes. I think that shows you who he really was behind the camera, in my opinion. But I do think walking around downtown, being anywhere in Chicago, not sure if you got the face mask on or none of that. You know, Duck was a big, tall dude, the dreadlocks. He was very noticeable. You know, and these young people out here look at these drill rappers like stars. So that's why I just say I believe that, you know, moving around in Chicago was a bad decision for Duck, in my opinion. But we all kind of understand that too, man. But that trial gonna start next year. I'm not sure exactly what's gonna happen, but I heard it's a monkey wrench gonna get thrown in this trial. And I don't know which side it is. I got some news I want to share with you about the trial. I kind of got an update from somebody close to the situation, but I kind of want to verify by one more person. So subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I got a feeling my next video is going to update y'all on that. But until then, I want y'all to click this video right here. Check out my interview with Memo 600, man. This was a dope interview I did, so I want y'all to check it out and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's the homie Truth.